I've hit the button. Child, do you want to start us off?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to D&D. Our DM will take us away here in just a couple
Oh,
of
you
moments.
I hear what I just said.
I'm
No, we
confused.
didn't.
You literally said, "Is everybody ready?" Okay, we're starting now.
You didn't say anything. Nobody heard you.
I figured as soon as you said, "Okay, we're starting now." I was like, "Fantastic! This is beautiful." I'm still
I'm
writing.
sorry.
It's fine. So,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
But
I don't even know where we left off at. I was so sidetracked, and I don't know.
I just explained to you what we left off at.
Yeah, and I was trying to write that stuff out before we got there.
It should
I
be
was still
horrible that the people that remember are the players and not the DM.
Stop. The DM doesn't write things down like he's supposed to.
You should.
More like you
I
forgot
was.
to.
Because, like I said, that happened.
I'm gonna internally die. So, don't mind me as I go and die in the corner over here.
Just wait, we'll start streaming this, and this is just going to become the norm. But yes, welcome everybody to D&D.
Prepare for the chaos and the internal annihilation of ourselves.
I might
prepare
sneeze.
for the 2-hour
Don't
long
sneeze.
video.
I didn't sneeze, yay.
Until you don't sneeze and you don't sneeze.
Try to mute yourself every time you go to sneeze.
I couldn't do that earlier. I sneezed mid-recording while I was recording Exos for the next week.
Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have better mic quality now because...
Oh yeah, because this is going to upload before everything else. I'm going to be the person to spoil shit. A dragon dies.
Huh?
For my recordings of Guild Wars, a dragon dies.
Okay.
I'm just throwing a small spoiler out there for people so people can actually get interested in that.
We're not ready for dragons yet. What are we talking about?
I'm not talking D&D, I'm talking personal story of Guild Wars.
Like, I didn't even tell you there was gonna be dragons yet.
Oh, so that's the thing. You shouldn't be saying that if you don't want us to know.
That's the thing. There shouldn't be dragons yet. Or that's like 10 to 12 more levels down the road.
I'm sorry that I'm just excited that in my mass recording session over the last couple days, I finally got to the point where I killed Zaitan again.
Why? You just spoiled it again.
Hey, nobody's seen it. It is a minor spoiler. They don't get to know the action. They just know he dies.
Okay.
Anyways. While we wait here for the DM.
And I sit here and internally die while...
time.
Huh?
Not into you, stupid bitch.
Must suck to suck.
You know what? We can start D&D adventure while you're working on that because it's just mostly us waking up again.
Yeah, since we do a long rest between every episode.
I'm at the part where we go back to the tab. Oh, that's a C.
We would have gone back to the tavern, we would have gone to sleep. So now it would have been the next day, we're waking the fuck up.
Yes.
And we know me, my first stop is food.
Yes.
Can we not spend a half hour on food this time?
Now that we know how the pricing and what we actually have for menus, I'm just saying that there's everything that you could ever think of on this menu.
Everything you could ever think of. Oh, great. The options are endless.
They have haggis, for fuck's sakes.
They have what?
Haggis. Sheep stomach with intestines and such.
Ew!
You just offended the entire population of Scotland so quickly with one word.
Ew!
Anyways. You want me to run down the small plot points that we...
Please.
So we have a little recap? I can do that.
Please. Just please. Because the DM is taking his time. No!
I'm gonna try to write this down as it happens.
Okay, fine. You're
So,
slow.
get up. So, everybody's awake except Sylvek, because this is not one of those days. It's not one of those days.
So
You already told me that you're going to the kitchen? Yeah.
I want
the
food!
bar.
Yes, you're going to
Technically
go
to the bar section. So I imagine. So Cat is going to get up, get dressed in normal clothes, and not wear armor again because there's no point in wearing armor when you're not fighting.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will go downstairs and order a cup of tea, which would be what, once over?
Yeah.
For me, I'm just gonna go straight for fucking cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, you wear common clothes, right? Or your character wears common clothes?
Me?
No, I wear
Or-
fine or traveler's clothes.
Oh, which one did you put on? Fine or travelers?
Fine, because we're at home. Or at quote unquote home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have something for that too.
You do? Okay. I'll wait for what you have to say when that comes around.
Nobody heard me.
Go ahead.
Food-wise, I'm going to go down and straight up just order fucking cinnamon rolls. How much
Well,
would
that's not
those
yet.
be?
Cinnamon rolls, let's see, the roll, the cinnamon, like, I want to say, yeah, like a gold piece, 2 gold pieces.
Gold piece?
2 gold pieces?
Yeah.
I can do that. I just want fucking cinnamon rolls.
Okay. That way I can be more specific on what she gives besides just food.
You said I would have.
No, I didn't do it right. Oh, even Google doesn't know what that word was supposed to be. So I fucked it super bad.
Which word are you trying to spell?
The biggest word that, damn it. That's
Cinnamon?
Yes.
Ah!
Give me a second. I'm looking it up.
My brain's like, you don't know how to spell this.
C-I-N-N.
Huh?
C-I-N-N.
C-I-N-N.
A-M-O-N.
A-M-O-N?
Yeah. M-O-N.
Synonym.
Huh. Yeah, I was super far off. Anyway.
You're welcome.
And you said you were already. Oh yeah. That way I can remember this later. I'm gonna start placing down the what the fuck. Oh, but I'm gonna start writing down the fucking price tags. That way, if this ever comes across it again, I don't have to make up something on the spot. I will just remember from the last time. And
Congratulations, DM has figured out how to take notes.
no one got Sylveka. He's just in the bed still.
I ordered food.
Cat only ordered a cup of tea, so she can go wake him up while that cup of tea is brewing.
Okay.
And my food's technically gonna be cooking at the moment.
Instead of doing the typical rough opening of the door, Cat just kind of like knocks on the door.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna be in a quite solemn mood since his whole crew left him.
Oi, wake up.
Here. Fuck, the door's too far.
Cat's basically gonna like unlock his door because I imagine he locked his door, so Cat kind of has to like finagle the door.
Since he gets an entire room to himself.
Yeah.
I would happily pick the lock in this situation.
I mean, Cat carries the keys to the room, an extra key to each room, so
yeah.
Cat kind of just unlocks the door, opens it, and just looks at Sylvax like, "Get up! Time to eat breakfast."
The door and light is so bright. Get it out of my face.
I'm gonna be that person that I'm gonna receive my food, then I'm gonna just walk up the stairs to the room. And I'm gonna just
I
look
imagine you're
happy
also
as fuck
carrying
with
my
it,
tea.
the plate in my hands with a bunch of cinnamon rolls on it. I'm gonna walk over to Sylvac and be like, "Here, have one."
Oh wait,
Yes,
Okay, hold on.
calm down for a moment.
cinnamon rolls. I can't be calm. I'm gonna be excited.
Let's...
I'm to the point of I don't give a shit if he wants to get up or not. I'm gonna shove the plate in his face and be like, "Here, have one."
So Cat just opens the door, looks in, and just looks at Sylvac and goes, "Wake up! It's time for breakfast. You know the drill."
What is Sylvac's
Yup.
response?
I was writing it down. I was writing down what Kat just said.
Oh.
But I thought was funny as I was writing the word breakfast, my brain literally mid word of breakfast forgot how to spell it.
Breakfast.
I was like, huh?
Breakfast. So Cat's just looking
Okay.
at Sylvac, just waiting for him to like sit up straight or something.
Oh, Sylvac's not gonna move a lot. He has some issues that was not resolved with alcohol.
Well, unfortunately for Sylvac, there's gonna be me during this point in time coming up the stairs with a plate of cinnamon rolls. I will not have reached the room until Sylvac has made his response.
So Sylvac goes. Okay, hold on. Damn it. This is hard.
While you're doing that, Luna, I imagine you're carrying my cup of tea as well, considering
Yes.
you saw me order that.
Yes. I will be doing so and trying my best not to trip on the stairs, my fucking enemy, because they try to kill me. And that is not a joke, that is in real life.
That is true. Yeah.
Fuck you.
What do I respond with? What do I say to this? Oh. I know what to say. I'm not leaving this bed unless I have alcohol with it. I'm not in the mood for your guys' shit.
I will have walked in the door. I am handing Kat the tea, and I have the plate of cinnamon rolls in my hand, and I'm walking over to Sylvac now with a plate of cinnamon rolls.
Hold on. As soon as you open the door, you hear. Oh, you can't hear me sniff, but you hear him. You hear him sniff, and then he goes, "Is that fucking cinnamon rolls?"
Like, this plate's probably gonna have, like, I don't know, 6 on it, I'm assuming. We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with 6.
That'll be enough for everyone to have 2.
So Cat will sit on
Suck
like
at
the
this.
desk in Sylvac's room and kind of just like sitting there sipping her tea, just like, yes, nice tea.
I'm gonna be like, I got cinnamon rolls!
I double tapped the L key, you stupid bitch. Which is not even spell that word.
Like, I'm gonna be excited, and I'm just gonna be like, I got cinnamon rolls!
It's not. I'm not even trying to spell until. I'm trying to spell unless. So I'm spelling the wrong fucking word in the first place.
The pain of being a DM.
No,
Yes.
a pain of being a story writer, because then you gotta also worry about font, or not font, but you gotta worry about like writing, and then the fucking other shit about it. It sucks. It really sucks.
The good thing is that we're recording this.
Yeah, so you can always go back and take the recording and write it down.
Just listen to the recording.
Okay, well, I gotta really think, because this is a hard word for me to spell, and it's my favorite word to spell.
Oh no.
Aha. It's alcohol.
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 I spelled involved wrong. What? Oh, I forgot extra. Another V. There we go. Okay. Now, some things happened while I was typing this out, so I gotta also do that.
Congratulations.
Don't worry, I'm giving you the most basic actions that Cat can do.
I'm basically trying to be basic, but also extremely excited. Because I got cinnamon rolls. That is going to be my lifelong addiction. At least for my character. I actually want cinnamon rolls in real life now.
I want to get this done and over with already. This sucks.
That's why you could wait to type it all out until after.
No. We already tried this. I don't get everything right.
And you don't even do it either.
Half of the time, no. So if I do it now while it's happening, I will never forget fucking anything.
But you might mess it up.
I would rather sit here.
If it's 2 hours long, I'll live.
2 hours.
I'll just upload it tomorrow instead of doing it tonight.
That's the better idea anyway.
Well, it'd be tomorrow anyways, by the time we're done, still. But, yeah.
Hold on.
Because my computer likes to crash if I'm not paying attention to it while an upload happens. Because it's a literal definition of piece of shit. Is it bad that I have sticky notes on my computer to remind me of shit?
You literally taped one to this computer.
Yes, I taped one to that so you'd have a computer you could use for the time being, so that you'd remember how to take care of it.
Sticky notes. You literally taped one to my computer, an entire sticky note that has not only the.
It has the instructions on how to keep that one functioning, because it's nicknamed the shit slab for a reason.
And I do it without even looking at the sticky note half the time.
Well, still,
Okay,
you're forgetful. It took you about a month to remember to do it.
Let's calm down
I
before you
didn't
start
even use
revealing personal information.
Right.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like the first month I had this thing, I barely used the damn thing.
Fair enough.
What?
But
Let's
I'm pretty sure it's obvious by now throughout all the recordings that everybody would gather I know the two of you in real life.
Oh, duh. We all talk like normal people.
Yeah, and we've all met in real life, so.
Yeah, that was awkward as fuck.
You were excited about it, and then you got really quiet and awkward and nervous. And it's like, what the fuck?
Haven't seen someone who is apparently related to me in fucking years, and of course I don't know what to fucking say.
Fair enough.
I was kind of hoping he would say something, but he just kind of looked away from me the entire time.
You both are antisocial.
I was like, what is happening?
Alright! Let's
Okay.
I'm a really good person to have a conversation with, but I suck at starting the conversation.
So we can finish the campaign, or at least this portion of it.
Okay. Well, I hope just this at least this a portion of it, because apparently this is supposed to be a 3 fucking book series.
You'll get better with time.
Well, the first one is gonna explain, like, what? The land and everything of where we're at?
Yeah. Yes, this book is probably going to be a lot about this specific...
So it's basically going to explain that area. It's not going to explain anything about our characters.
It actually explains a little bit about our characters and the...
Because a lot of things are going to get revealed later on that we're not going to speak of now.
Yes! That way we don't have to delete another recording.
So...
brought that up because now people know.
That we already know where a lot of this is going to go.
No, that we had to delete a recording.
Well, we had to retake it because of a couple things that were said, and
also,
a few technical difficulties actually did happen during that recording. Like, it did have a couple audio cutouts.
So, yeah, honestly, that's better that we redid the whole thing anyway.
Yeah, because there would have been a whole lot of blanks.
So, Cat's just sitting on Novak's desk, essentially. Just sitting there, sipping tea.
You know what?
I
don't... No, not common. I don't know what is in my room because I haven't designed that.
We never said what our rooms look like, so I think
I would associate it being at least a bed and a desk with a chair, at the least. Bare minimum, every room would technically have at least that.
So, what I've developed in my mind kind of already, that yes, I'm saying that as soon as you open the door, on the left-hand side is like an end table with a bed on the, like, against the wall. saying this is a fairly small room. So I think you're right about like a chair or even like a small little love seat in like one of the corners or even
You
in
know
the
what?
room.
You being a fucking bard and a tiefling bard at that, I wouldn't put it past there being a love seat in that room.
So can I mention that whenever I thought of these rooms, I always thought them as like a kind of like a dorm room where there's 2 beds, 2 tables, 2 chairs,
Yeah.
like that type of setup
That's what
because
I
I
was
always thought of it like
assuming.
that.
Oh, come on.
So I just imagine Sovak just now has this extra big room because the fourth quote unquote party member had
Killed himself with alcohol.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna kill him off. That's fair. So yeah, I like that. But let's say I went and got the arrangements
He
done
drank
for
himself to death.
the extra bed to go away and turn into a couch, like an actual like kind of living room set. So I kind of have my own little apartment up there now.
Right.
That sounds fair.
Ironically, also
Which,
to mention this,
which ironically has a one of my instruments laying on the couch.
Mm.
so Kat's side of the bedroom, because Kat and Luna share the same room. On Kat's side, because Kat had been living here in the guild hall for a while already, right?
Were they rolls or buns?
What?
I'm still writing down when
Cinnamon rolls.
yeah, okay,
Yep.
rolls.
I came in with cinnamon rolls, excited about it.
Yes, you handed. So let me get this straight. Let me not get this straight, but let me. So what has happened in the few seconds after the cinnamon rolls were handed out to everybody? What happens after that?
I would assume we'd be eating them. And
Well,
discussing our
I
next
think
plan of action.
You two are devouring your cinnamon rolls, and Kat's just sitting here.
You're gonna be like the only respectable one. I'm probably gonna be devouring them like a starved child.
I'm thinking about it right now. Kat's character is sitting on the couch with like her in a very posh way, just slowly eating the cinnamon rolls. As I'm pretty sure Sobek just opened his mouth and just dropped them in and ate them.
I'm probably gonna look like a starved child gremlin eating these cinnamon rolls because
Okay.
they're
Now all
fucking
I can
good.
imagine is like Kat's got like really posh gloves on, and is just like slowly eating the cinnamon roll like a really posh woman, and then she'll set it down on a plate, and then pick up the cup of tea and just like a British person put her pinky out and just drink her tea.
I just did the action as soon as you said that. I'm like, I know where this is going. But yeah,
Damn.
that would be beautiful.
Oh, Kat's like this really professional woman, and then you two are just like.
Sobek turns
I'm gonna
over.
have like not a care in the
I'm
world.
gonna tell you guys this, like this. Sobek is severely depressed, so he's not getting up out of bed. So he rolls over towards the couch and he looks at Kat's character or at Kat and says what? Don't get it on my loot, please. Just don't get it on my loot.
Oh, you mean the instrument I've always set on the rack on the wall?
No, I have it sitting on the couch.
I had moved it to the rack on the wall.
If you didn't notice, apparently your stealth has no longer a -1, apparently.
It's still a -1.
It's still a -1, but you performed an action without even being noticed.
Yeah, like
Because he wasn't paying
Tell us
attention.
these actions, man. You're supposed to tell us
He
these
wasn't
actions.
paying attention. He was eating. I had done it while you two were eating.
Yeah,
'cause,
we
like,
wouldn't
she
have
had to
noticed
sit
anyways. We
down.
would have been too focused on the food.
Considering that Sylvac was trying to eat them laying completely down, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I was too busy trying not to choke on them.
So I'm assuming both me and you and Sylvac would be looking up at the loot on the wall, being like, "How the hell?"
Just, I did not put that there. Who moved my shit? Who's gonna catch his hands? I got bodies to drop.
Oh no!
Cat looks at him and is just like, relax, I moved it because I didn't want to get it dirty.
Respect.
Honestly, yeah, he's like, He's like, at least it's on the wall now, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
At least it's where it's supposed to be properly hung when it's not in use.
You know what? That is a good point. Where the fuck? How does it happen? How does it sit up against the wall? I mean, you gotta think they have a round body to get more of a sound.
Don't they
Wall
don't they
mount
still got,
for
like,
a
normal guitar
stand.
neck?
Maybe.
It might
I'm
have a
gonna
wall
check the
mount
loot. Hold
instead of a floor stand.
on. So loots have this really unique, like some loots have like this flat top. I'll send an image in the Discord chat. That way,
I mean, I literally had it drawn on his character too.
but a loot has like that weird neck part, right?
Yeah,
So
man, I want to loot so bad.
So I imagine when it hangs from the rack, it's got like this specialty rack that was made for his room, or
For
made
the
for
loot.
the loot in general,
Oh,
where
I got it. I
holds
think it
it.
would be like your average guitar, wall mount, but instead of it being like super against the wall, it like has an extending. It has like
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
guitar
that's what I was thinking.
fit
Yeah,
on
that
the
would
wall.
It
work.
basically just lets gravity hold it there instead of having two prongs hold it there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, the two prongs can still be there, but like it holds itself by the head because like it's like you said before, it's just tilted backwards.
Right.
And
So
whoever's watching and does not know what a lute is, I can explain it to you.
It
but
is
you might as
literally
well-
drawn on your character, like I keep saying.
Yeah, that is a lute. In my character's hand is a lute.
It's held by your character's tail.
Tail hand. That's
we
right.
didn't do that.
I still say that there should be fire sparks off of the
Give me a
fingers, but
moment.
you won't let me do
Let's see
anything.
if we did it here. We
Hmm.
didn't do it here. No, wait, we did. Hold on.
Did what?
Character images.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm not doing the sparks off the finger is because I don't want to.
And I've already told you several times that I could draw myself.
And I said no. Be proud that I did
here.
anything.
Hold on. Stop fighting. I was just grabbing the art. Here's the finished one.
Yeah. I said after I finished them, I wasn't adding any more to them. Make your requests beforehand. You made no requests before I finished it.
Because you didn't show me the outline you were going to do.
Did. I showed you its unshaded form and you said that was fine as is.
Hey, enough. You two. Fighting. Too much. We're supposed to be doing a D&D campaign.
I know, but still.
Anyway.
But yeah, Kat basically just like points to the fact that she had already set the loot on the rack and is just like, yeah.
Oh. Didn't. Oh, okay.
Waiting to see what DM chooses.
You guys can continue.
Okay. So while Luna and Sylvac are like looking at the loot in confusion, Kat is kind of just sipping on her tea, just like, sometimes I wonder if we're all a little too stressed out about the whole situation going on.
Which situation?
You know. No one knows why you're here. I'm on a diplomatic mission, technically speaking, and he has
And you
no
have
idea where
the
Drew
most
is.
common criminals just roaming around the streets with you.
And I'm just sitting here, it's like, my reasoning shall remain unexplained for now.
Get off my TV screen. I'm not going to touch you because I don't know what you are.
What?
There's a bug in my room and I don't know what it is and I don't like it. It's like a stick bug but with wings and I don't like it and I want to shoot it. What are you? Why is there just random bugs in my room?
'Cause they don't like you.
Well,
I
then why
come
are
out
they in
of
my
nowhere a
room?
lot.
Fair point.
But anyway, I'm gonna lay down. That's the best thing about being on my bed is that I can just lay down whenever I want.
Anyways,
Okay.
so yeah, basically Cat's just sitting on the sofa while Luna is standing, I presume, and Sylvac is laying in his bed.
I'd
Sylvac
presume
is
that'd be
in
it.
his bed with like a deep like sadness in his eyes. Like I'm saying that as a sadness that you can see that the yellow has disappeared and now it's just a red and gray tone.
And I'm sitting here, and it's like, I'm thinking of a way to react to this, but at the same time, it's like, how the fuck do I react?
Well, at the moment, I can see everyone is not in the mood for adventure or a mission. Oh, anyone need to go anywhere before we get ready for tomorrow?
Well, we should at least get a plan out for, like, future adventures, like equipment we'll need, and to start gathering said equipment.
Well, I
Well,
was
it's
suggesting that, yes.
Sylvac's cutlass is pretty war written and has probably killed a bunch of people, specifically catsmen.
Great answer.
I don't think it specifically killed a lot of Catsmen. I think you're just mentioning that it has killed a few.
You're fair. You know what? That's fair. I think your crew actually killed most of my crew because you guys have almost captured my entire fleet, like 4 to 5 times.
Multiple times. We've mentioned this in the last recording.
Yeah. So I think
So,
what we should do
Yeah, because I
is,
exposed the
as our
fleet to all-
characters are just sitting here, Sylvac's not in the mood for an adventure, we should start putting a list together of equipment we're going to need for an adventure.
You're right, because I do have an adventure planned out, but yet has been activated because the plot that was to activate that adventure got ruined.
we gotta
Well,
figure out another way to get that plot going, so we'll figure that out.
this is the
saying.
curse of D&D. Your players, you'll have a plot planned out, a story written that you're hoping everyone in your campaign will go towards, and then you're just like, well, shit. They went
Well,
the
here's
wrong
thing.
way.
It was funny. It was even funnier too, because most times your players don't know about the fucking thing or about the plot. Now, Cat did know about that there was a plot involving the fucking ships, and it did include that note, but then completely forgotten about it and made some other shit up that was not the plot.
You can't fault me, though.
It's called ADHD, one-track mind that forgets everything.
Anyways, we're getting sidetracked again.
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
Uh, so I was thinking, right?
Yeah.
I would say that. So I would say that Kat kind of brings up the fact that she wants to get full plate armor, the half
Mhm.
plate, because
I'm gonna mention rations are gonna be needed.
it's a
Yeah, we
good
have
point.
like nothing for food. We keep buying like shit from like the food
Like,
hall, but
if we're gonna go on an adventure, we need rations.
yeah, we're gonna need like adventuring food.
Or an item
gonna-
specifically made
Well,
to just give endless food.
so Luna, does your character say this out loud? Like we're gonna need rations.
Yes.
So Vec's gonna turn to your character and he's gonna go. I have rations stored in the boat. If we take my fleet, we'll have some. We'll have food, or we can even stop at the boat and grab some food there.
I mean, are we gonna need the ship for an adventure? Like, is there anything across the sea that we'll be going to?
So there are a few ports that
That's
can't be
something,
accessed by land. I know that much.
Hmm.
Did anybody hear that?
No, we didn't.
I said when Luna said that are we gonna need the boat for adventure? And I was like, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Though I did mention myself that there are ports that are only able to be accessed by sea and not land.
Yeah.
It will become important very much.
Oh wait, that's right. I can't do that yet. I can't even do that plot yet. Fuck.
What, did you level set it?
I didn't level set it, no, but see, we just discussed earlier that this book has nothing to do with anything else besides this point of the world,
Hmm.
like this entire town.
It's continent
But
of
this
land.
place is supposed to go to pretty much a different plane of existence, which is not supposed to happen in this book.
Oh.
Fun.
So I have to design a new plot, a different plot that it would be. Actually, hold on. I just thought of that. The fact that Cat fucked up the plot actually was a good sign, because now I can rewrite the plot in a later sense.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Huh?
we were still talking equipment and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
figuring everything out for the adventure and how we'll need everything.
For,
So you said there's rations on your ship. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll take
So
that and use that to our
Okay.
advantage.
I am.
You might.
So Sylvac starts to setting up, but he does it very shittily because, like I said, he doesn't really have the energy for crap. But he got a more interest in being alive today because of the fact that we're talking about adventures. Because that's the one thing he does love. He does love adventures.
Hmm.
You know, even though we're in a neutral port, Slovak, this might be a way of earning your freedom from your wanted bounty, if you will.
Wait, is that the whole? So is that the whole point on why you haven't tried to even capture Sylvac yet? Is because the fact that it's a neutral port?
Yeah. You literally stated that I can't technically do anything because it's a neutral port.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Cat is technically doing the thing of, because we are in a neutral port, he can earn his keep in the whole. He can
Yeah,
remove.
and
He can remove the bounty
I
off his back.
still
Hmm.
I still love the fact that when Sylvac showed himself as a shapeshifter and can shapeshift, and then that's how he kept getting away from you guys. I thought your reaction to that was actually pretty funny.
Cat got real pissed at that.
Yeah, so that's how you do it, you slimy fucking asshole. Yes, I love to get away.
Also, so while Sylvac's
Anyway,
setting up, Cat will. I will say this now. I'm going to remove one gold piece, and here's why. Cat is going to throw Sylvac a bottle of whiskey.
that
Well,
is actually
damn.
nice. That is Sylvac's favorite drink for alcohol, but I don't know what the brand is yet.
It's the strongest type of whiskey you can buy in the D&D campaign.
Okay. So what? So are you saying that Cat left to the bar area of the food hall and bought a
So-
bottle?
Cat had bought it while she was ordering her tea, which is why I said I removed one gold piece, because Cat was able to haggle it down to one gold piece, considering, yeah.
Okay. So when are you deciding to present this bottle of
So
adult juice?
So when Sylvac sat up and I saw he was low on energy, Cat kind of like reached into like her little pouches near her sides. She like
Yeah.
pulls out an entire bottle of whiskey and just like tosses it to him.
You've never seen Sylvac light up faster than shit as soon as he saw the bottle of whiskey. Like all color in his eye.
One, do you want me to roll acrobatics, because that is me throwing a bottle of across an entire room, which is probably like what 20 feet long, 20 feet
No,
wide.
it's more like 12. Think of like your like a motel apartment type deal. Like a
So do you want
fancy
me to make an
motel.
acrobatics check, because that does technically require acrobatics to throw?
Okay. Well, before you do that, Sylvac, Sylvac looks behind Luna because I'm imagining that Luna's in the way of your of the eyesight of where your character is at, and he goes, "Are you planning on sharing that?"
Not for me, obviously. I don't drink on the job.
Oh,
Random thing, I want cheesecake.
I'm gonna make that acrobatics check right now.
okay.
That is a
What if-
nat 20 with +3.
Okay. So, did you say that was a nat 20?
That was a nat 20.
Oh, sweet. So, with beautiful fashion, Sylvac watches this bottle of whiskey fall right into
Doesn't
his hand.
Sylvac have to roll to catch it?
No, because it was a nat 20.
Yeah,
Oh.
he critically threw it into my hand. I was like, I have never seen anything more beautiful than this bottle that landed in my hand magically. He breaks open the lid so fast, like the seal gets broken open immediately, and half the bottle is gone by the blink of an eye.
Well, damn.
But you gotta
So that
remember that,
turns-
Luna, you have his flask in your possession, meaning he hasn't had a normal lick of alcohol in like a
A
day.
couple days.
So after Sylvac drinks that much, he with a wobble now looks over at the party. He goes, "Man, we're talking about adventures, aren't we? Now I'm ready to
Yeah.
do an adventure."
Just kind of like giggles to herself, like, ah, yes, this is the man that we all know.
Let us go on to adventure. Let's see. We were talking about rations. Wait, I have rations on the boat. Who wants to go sailing?
Well, that's an instant change of mood.
Look, if we start sailing soon, I will need to notify all my superiors, and that is gonna get messy.
Fine, we'll walk around the town or something. Maybe we can pick a job up from. Hold on. I wrote his name down. Ryan. His name was Ryan. Yeah. Maybe we can talk to Guildmaster Ryan and see if we can get a nice job out of him.
I mean, I knew there was some sailing jobs, merchant convoys and stuff like that. You know, the regulars.
Ooh. That just put a plot right into this little brain of mine.
Oh no.
No, let us go and do a actual merchant convoy job.
This has got to be us protecting the convoy. So
Why don't we
Sylvac's
do
gonna
one of
have
those
to hunt the pirate. What?
So Sylvac's gonna go, why don't we do one of those convoy jobs? I bet we can get a bunch of money and I get to sail. I want my boat, please.
Ironically, we're gonna have to do something about not having a lot of crew members.
I think we can manage.
I have ran boats with less. I have ran a boat by myself. Specifically the one out there in the dock right now.
You have fired the boilers by yourself.
Yes, I have. It was painstaking, but I've done it.
I don't even want to know how you even saw. Did you add like a periscope down there or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you really are an idiot. Alright.
Hold on. Not to mention, I also turned into an octopus.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, those 8 arms do you wonders.
Alright.
I'm talking for every task of a man.
Let's go buy some supplies that we actually need and not rations.
I just have rations on the boat, so if we need like ammunition, weapons, or anything like that, I don't have any.
How much ammunition do you have on your ship?
Oh, by the way, the bottle of whiskey's gone. He finished
Oh
it after his
god.
first sentence.
Oh god. Cat looks at Sylvac and goes, how much ammunition you got on your ship?
I think the last time we did a stocks check, I had like 200 cannonballs, so that's enough for one big fight.
I forgot you still think in old canon terms and not the Cat
Yeah.
holds up her hands and does air quotes.
Too,
New cannons.
because of the fact that I took 2 big swigs.
Oh, you're doing Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I just forgot I needed to do that. That's not good. That's an 8 minus 2, so that's about...
That's a 6.
Yeah.
So you're tipsy on your first one, and you gotta do another one because you took another huge gulp.
13 minus 2, so that's 11. So that one wasn't... So that second one, because of the first one, I'm saying was bad because of the fact so he's not drunk, but he is feeling himself.
I guess I'll go do stock check of all the weaponry.
Me and Luna will go down to the town and to the market and see what we can grab our hands on.
Fun fact, I'm actually having to open the game that I designed the Redgrave in because I can't remember what its weaponry was, so that's fun.
Fun.
Alright.
I'm busy in here. Don't open the door. I'm busy. You have to wait.
Redgrave has 5-inch guns and an 8-inch gun. Oh no, that's Raider. Sorry.
Oh.
4-inch guns, 5-inch guns, and 3-inch guns. So Redgrave is technically very well off on cannons. It's just that Cat will need to figure out how much gun he actually got.
Okay. Well, I'll have you. And and then Silva's gonna go. And if you find anything wrong with the guns, try your best to repair them, because I know there's a few broken ones after our last escapade.
Did you not have them repaired before all your crew left, or did you go drink and not think about what consequences there would be for not doing any of your...
I'm gonna just go on a thing and just say option 2.
Okay. So Cat will get up, dust herself off, and basically she will turn to Luna and go, just remember, whatever you two do, don't get in trouble.
Okay.
I'm not looking to bail people out of the problems today.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, by the way, Silvac has been shirtless this entire time, so he's gonna go and actually put on like a shirt.
Oh.
Cat has seen many different beings with their shirts off before, so I don't think that it was a problem.
No, I'm just letting you guys know that that is what Silvac's gonna do. He's gonna go put on a shirt and vest.
And I'm sitting here, it's like, definitely not gonna go into explanations.
Cat leaves the room and she goes to... Oh, wait, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, I accidentally did something I didn't mean to do. Cat leaves the room and she goes puts her armor on. Like, she takes off her fine clothing, she puts her traveling clothing on, and then puts her armor over that.
Yeah.
And then leaves to go to the ships to go check Redgrave in order to see what it's got going on for it.
Yeah. Already has a clipboard with a piece of parchment on it. Already writing it down.
like literally like goes up to like one of the like guild workers and just like, I need a clipboard and pen. Gets those and just starts walking off to the fucking walking off to the docks.
Yeah.
So I will say I think Cat would be more like, I think a destroyer would go better instead of a cruiser.
Yeah. By the way, before you run off to the docks, Silvac's gonna mention that we're gonna need you for the task, the purchase, or not the purchase, but that part of the signing of the job because of the fact that it requires all party members to be there. So when one player wants to talk to Guildmaster Ryan, everybody has to be there.
Oh no.
So before you run off, you gotta walk with Luna and Sylvac to go to Guildmaster Ryan to talk to him and about getting the job.
I mean, Cat already has to go get a clipboard and pen for that, so I guess that technically already is inquired.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So Sylvac immediately after getting his shirt and vest on, he goes over to the door and puts his boots on. Yes, Sylvac got mildly undressed before going to bed this time.
Hmm.
The last
Congratulations.
couple times, Sylvac either had been too drunk to give a shit about what he was wearing when he went to bed, or just was too lazy to take off his stuff. So this time he actually got mildly undressed.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So Sylvac's gonna turn to Cat and the rest of the party, I should say. All right, so we're gonna talk to Guildmaster Ryan, and then we're gonna get one of the convoy jobs. And I need to open an entire different page because of the fact that I need the names of some certain shit. Wait, I think. But so while we're walking there, while we're walking there, hold on, I'm kind of distracted. So while we walk, oh shit, that's not the right place to look for that stuff. What? Oh, that's why. No. You guys, okay. So the party goes down the hall towards Guildmaster Ryan's office, and oh shit. Okay, nothing. Just the thing I thought I did, I didn't do. Okay. Anyway, so we get down to Guildmaster Ryan's office. I forget what voice I give Ryan every time we go down to his office.
I think he's normally like a very annoyed guy because he's constantly getting bugged about his job.
Pretty much, he just hates doing his job, but it pays pretty well, so he does it anyway.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay, so we knock on the door. Who's Zordos? Anyway, I love when I go to my character sheet and I say, who is that specific guy that I just see? Obviously, he's not important because of the fact. Okay. Yeah, so we go down, we knock on the door. Well, who wants to knock on the door? Let me get that out of the way.
Cat's the one who knocks on the door, probably because she's the only one that has the.
Hey, they fixed the thing. I don't have to have it on dark mode to see the things. They fixed it. They fixed the bug. That's actually kind of cool. Okay.
Cat's probably the only one that's allowed to knock on the door, essentially, because party leader.
So, Ryan goes, "Yes, come in, come in."
Cat ushers in the other two.
That's what it's called.
Hmm.
So I fucked that up, and I fucked up all the organization's names, but that's fine. Okay. So, what did I just click on? Oh well. So we go into the office. Ryan's like, "Yes, I'm assuming you guys are here for a job like everybody else."
Well, no shit, but what's with the attitude right now?
Just this job. I love this job. Pays me well. They treat me well. But the people, the amount of mercs that come in here every goddamn day. They're usually rude half the time. You're probably one of the most actual kind people that I've worked with in the past 10 years.
Well, I imagine, considering the fact that, you're a guild master and we're supposed to treat guild masters with respect.
You would think that. You would absolutely think that. But no, I either get berated because I don't give them well-paying enough jobs because they were looking for something more lucrative, or I get bitched at about half my things. But we're not here about me, we're here about you.
Yeah, we need to take a job, if you will.
Alright, what job is it that you're looking for here?
We have a ship. We have a ship. We're looking to do a merchant convoy.
I think I have some right here. He opens up a drawer on his desk, looks through the files. Aha, right here. I think this would be perfect for the type of convoy. It's a small-ish convoy, and it's going to a place called the System.
A what?
The System.
Okay.
It's in a town. It's in a town over by that's kind of overran by tieflings and orcs.
Oh, great.
And yes, I've already read in your file that you hate orcs. Don't worry, this one is raided by tieflings.
Okay. That's good to know.
So, you want the job or not?
I mean, yes.
Okay. So he hands you, because you're the party leader, the piece of magical paper that tells you that you're here for that job.
Okay. Pat kind of looks at the other two and goes, "Y'all ready to? You two can go do whatever you wish, I guess.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I have. Should we get spare weapons?
That's up to you two. I need to go check your ammo storage.
Personally, I
Yes.
don't need said spare weapons, but if anyone else does,
Well, we're
that's up to
talking
them.
people that have, weapons that could break or other stuff over use. And like I've already mentioned before, Sylvac's sword is pretty war written.
We forget most of my attacks are magic currently.
Yes.
That takes
So-
care of her weapons, so obviously they're not in as horrible a condition as Sylvax would be.
Yeah, and mine would also be well taken care of.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. Just I was reading. So where I've gotten my information from, my names from, and stuff like that, has to do with characters of the thing. And I was going through the backstory to see what I have for certain things written out, because this is part of my plot. And I was going through it, and I forgot that there's a secondary character that doesn't exist, which I'm not gonna tell you the name because in fact. But anyway.
So, Kat kind of just leaves to go, take stock of what she.
Well, we all leave. So I want to say the party leaves together, and one sec.
Okay.
Oh. But yeah, the party leaves together, all together, and then Sylvac starts running off towards the town to go to the blacksmith to get himself a new blade.
Alright.
I'd basically
Alright.
be sticking with Sylvac to make sure he stays out of trouble.
Yep. So I go to the blacksmith, or well, me and Luna go to the blacksmith as you're over there writing down what we got for ammunition.
As I go down to the port and go check out the ship to make sure that we have everything we need to make sure
actually
it's up to stand.
do write down an inventory if you have like a piece of paper, or if you have notes open up on your computer or something. That way I can use that to our advantage in more of an immersive gameplay.
Okay, I will do that. I will open up this document and do that then.
Done.
Okay, so Sylvac is going to, the DM is going to go to his character sheet. And Silvax going down to, like I said, the blacksmith. Now the blacksmith greets the players. We have new customers today. What can I help you with? Silvax goes, I'm looking for a new blade. I've been using this cutlass for some time now. I see. Well, what were you looking to trade it in, or not trade it? Well, yeah, basically trade it in for. I was thinking of a jagged falchion. Actually, we have a few on display. Take a look. And you can, Luna, your character can look around to see if you want anything in the shop, and you just kind of explain, and you just kind of ask me what you ask me stuff.
I'ma just look around. I don't really want shit. I don't need shit.
They sell like staffs and stuff.
I don't need staffs and stuff.
Yes, I'm just saying.
I know.
Why do I have it say shotgun and not blunderbuss? How are you still alive? I tried to kill a bug and it was still alive. It was on my hand.
Oh, how are you still alive? It's like, what do you mean you haven't killed no one off yet?
I didn't plan on killing anybody out of the party.
You know, one of us is gonna find a way to die on accident.
You say accident.
Oh.
That, or I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory because fuck life.
A quiet life or a blaze of glory?
Each gun.
Sorry, I got distracted because that is a thing I like to say.
No, you're good. I just figured out how much ammo each gun has, and that's...
What? What sword did we use for cutlasses and stuff?
Cutlass is a cutlass.
Well, cutlasses doesn't exist in the world of D&D.
I guess the next closest thing would be
It'd be a short sword.
Well, okay, that makes sense. But this is not a cutlass I'm buying. I'm buying a falchion. What would be a falchion? Would that be a longsword or would that?
I have no idea what those weapons are.
Falchions are basically cutlasses, but they're thicker in the blade.
Give me
Give
me 1 second. I can answer that question. I was the one person who did a lot of shit.
A bit of a damage buff, considering the thicker blade.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You said it was a short sword or a long sword?
Short sword. I gotta remember, I'm using a short sword as a saber.
That's
as a naval saber. So they essentially are the same, just different weights.
So technically, if you go by like, say, a naval cutlass in size, it technically with that, the next closest thing in size would be a small sword, a basket-hilted broadsword, a backsword. The falchion, yes, would also be about close in size. A gladius would as well. So, you got a few options.
So, wait, what's a +1?
An arming sword would also be pretty close to the same size.
Oh! It's a magical weapon that gives me a... Oh, well, I can't use light abilities. So that doesn't make any sense. What? Are you sure? Why am I proficient in this? Okay. I need to explain. I need this to get explained. Properties. Ammunition, range, two-handed. Are they telling me this is a sword gun?
Huh?
What would you think that would require oh, it's a short bow. Bow. B-O-W. Dumb ass.
A short bow?
Yeah. You know, like the thing that,
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
I'm dumb. Just don't even worry about me. I'm just dumb. And since I traded out my sword for it, I didn't have to pay a single, well, copper piece for it. Okay, now I just gotta do the renaming and the bonuses for it. How did I do that the last time? Oh, I don't even know how I do it. Man, I'm so smart.
Tell me anything about fuel.
Maybe if I switch it over to, not switch it, but if I go to my inventory.
We're definitely
Oh,
gonna be
that's
at this for a
cool.
while.
So,
Just a second.
Oh, okay.
Redgrave has 626 tons of fuel.
The Redgrave has a what of tons of fucking fuel?
626 tons.
112.
What?
God.
You gotta remember, it's a coal burning ship, so it's gonna have a ton of weight for fuel.
Okay.
I completely forgot about that fact.
I wish this.
So if his normal is that much, I would say currently it only has about two. Said it has 2/4, so it only has like 300 and
Okay, I'm done sneezing my fucking brains
only
out.
has 325 and a half.
Huh?
No, no.
Don't sneeze.
Basically, little what I had
sneezed.
just said is that the ship's current fuel tonnage, so how
Okay.
much fuel it has, is only 325 and a half tons of fuel. It's about 2/4 of all fuel of the ship.
Huh.
Wow.
So, Novak's ship is very low on fuel. Or not very low. It's low enough on fuel to be concerning if we were traveling a really far distance.
So hold on.
Needs more fuel.
More fuel.
Okay, so let me explain this. So the regular cutlass or the regular short sword damage is 1d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I since this is a falchion, what is the bonus damage instead of the plus 2? Because we're talking about a thicker blade and also
I think it would be like 2d6 instead of 1d6.
2d6. So how do I change that then? What the fuck is my mouse doing? Why is it jumping from screen to screen? This is that's why there's a fucking cord on it. On my fucking mouse pad.
Override, cross override, hit override.
Okay, let me hold on. So now I gotta go back
To
and
help
shit.
you all in your chaotic moment, I have sent you a list of types of swords.
Thank you.
Oh, that actually will be helpful. Okay, where is Falchion? Falchion is
Top right,
oh, there it is. Found it.
second one down.
Operate. Oh,
This just
Falchion?
tell us what era the sword is from.
Yes, it does.
13th to
Oh, wait.
16th century Europe.
Wait, I think I get it. No, I don't. I
A
don't
naval
understand.
cutlass is 18th century to 20th century. So I was right. There is such thing as a naval. I'm using a naval cutlass, but I call it a naval saber, as that makes more sense to me, as it's also a short.
Yeah, because the only saber I see, but yeah, I already saw that. And you're right, 18th to 20th century Europe / Americas. That's kind of
Yeah. So
Also, apparently I spelled Falchion wrong. How do I spell it? Oh, I spelled it with an E and an I. Okay.
yeah.
But actually, the fact that that has a picture of it, this does help me in a certain word. Okay. Come on, man, get off my fucking mouse pad. Okay, so you said it was what to override the hit type, or not hit type, but the damage.
So I had opened up the thing. Like I had clicked on the short sword and open customize, and apparently you can only do the bonus damage.
That's what I was getting at. So what would be the bonus damage?
Click on the click on the short sword, and then pull down the customize tab, and it should be. It's the top right box.
Yeah, I know. I'm there. I'm asking what is the bonus, the damage bonus that I put in.
So I do a +7 on any time I hit. You have a +2, right? So
Yeah,
if you have a +2, your bonus damage would become 6.
become what?
Become 6 because it's a now sharper sword instead
Okay,
of it
so
being the
6.
original.
Um, obviously the fucking cow challenge gonna be heavier than what it is. It currently weighs 2 pounds, and it also currently weighs 10 gold piece. So you think I should double the weight of the sword? So it'd be 4 pounds instead of 2.
Yeah.
And then the cost should it? I think the cost should be 23 for a falchion.
Yeah. Also, I would like to tell you how much everything of Redgrave has.
Okay, give me like one more second because I also want to
I
do
will
the
let you do
to
that.
hit override because of the fact that it's a heavier sword.
Right.
So what is the current to hit?
Um,
Or is that how you do the?
I think that's your hit slash DC.
Oh wait, I think I figured out how to do something.
Mm.
What if I do that? Oh no, not that. What if I do that? That did nothing. What?
I don't
What?
know.
I don't know either. Okay, I guess. I guess that works. Okay.
But
Uh, no,
I'm
not
gonna tell
still.
you how much Redgrave has.
Yeah. Okay. Also, can you screenshot it and send it to the chat? That way, I also can just look at it whenever.
I can't screenshot it, but I can do this.
Ah, send me a Google Docs. Can I
Hold
open
on.
on the tablet?
There you go.
I
You should
can't
be able
open
to
on.
do it.
5-inch ammo, 200 shells, 300. Okay, yeah. I have torpedoes. That's sweet.
Yeah, Redgrave. This is Redgrave 2, so this is a upgraded version of the original Redgrave, so a 1909,
Ah,
a 1900 version. So he has
okay.
torpedo tube.
Okay, so I have a jagged falchion, which we already did everything for that too. So I have a better sword.
Yeah.
I also
With
have I need to redo the name of the pistol and shotgun I have in here because it should be blunderbuss and flintlock.
right.
So let
I
me do
can
that real
quit
quick, and then we can
that
be on our way
game
to
now, so
be on our way.
you can just continue this. I'm going to equip my rifle. I just realized I probably should equip that.
So there's that. Now, where is shotgun? That should be blunderbuss. I can put blunderbuss. I'm gonna put blunderbuss shotguns because that's what it actually can count it as a blunderbuss, which I only put the word blunder in there.
Oh wait, that means I could technically rename the revolver to its actual revolver.
Yeah,
Couldn't I?
you just go in. You can just go in there and do it right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Give me a second.
What is
Uh,
word? Oh, I spelled with two S's. No, 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 no. There it is. Blunderbuss shotgun. Um, firearms range reload ammunition. Yeah, it should take. The blunderbuss is just a giant form of a flintlock, well, rifle at that point. It shoots a bigger shell,
yeah.
right? I'm just making sure. Like, is there a scatter effect? Because I need to add that.
So a blunderbuss is basically a shotgun of the olden times.
It is the
So it
best.
literally does spread damage.
The damage it does is 2d8s plus 2. Should I add anything extra to that?
It's. I think there's actually a blunderbuss because we acted. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm currently trying to
I
figure
have
out.
Hold on, let me see, because I can search things here.
Let's just call the Henry the Reaction.
It seems like the only blunderbuss that exists is the one I just made.
Okay.
So there's no blunderbuss. Okay.
So if I remember correctly, 357 is a big caliber, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
I'm carrying a
it's a little more
357 Henry lever action.
Okay, a 357. Okay, we're talking magnums here, right?
I think when we're talking about the Henry.
So 357 is just a little smaller than a 44 shell.
Yeah, it's just 357 Magnum for rifles.
Yeah, so
It's a pretty big caliber, but
it's like I said, it's just a little smaller. I think it's like 2 to 3 centimeters smaller than our cool 44 shells.
And I can rename this to.
That's my camera.
Rename that to Naval Cutlass, because that's what it is. It's a Naval Cutlass.
That is not what I thought that was.
The Cutlass, not Cutlass.
Nope.
I'm dumb.
The cutlass. The cut ass.
Yeah, no, I spelled it wrong.
Get
It
out of
always
my
sounds like
hair.
there's
What
an
the
E, not
fuck's
an
in
A.
my hair?
On.
Okay, I also need to fucking edit my shit. Because none of that is what it is. Why is my caps lock on?
No idea.
Dude, I'm all over the place right now. You don't get it. Redgrave and
Also, so while you guys are still in the blacksmith's, Cat has finished taking down notes for the Redgrave and is now coming back.
Well, it's not a huge. It's not a huge ship. There's that.
I am coming up from the port to the blacksmith's now because I've just finished with my report. So
Okay. You can, so while you're at the blacksmith, if you could think of literally anything that will help you exceed in battle, please buy it.
that's what I was going to do. I was going to buy a plate armor, full plate instead of half plate.
Okay, what is the amount? Because, oh wait, I can do that right here. I'm a dumbass.
Plate is 150 gold pieces, or
So
1,500.
So yeah, take that out of your inventory. Hey, dumbass bug that flew in my room that looks like a cicada. You cannot fly into the wall. You can't move the wall. It's a wall. It's a wall. It's built. Have you been inside a house before? Jesus Christ! It's a wall. You can't go through the wall.
It thinks it's a
Holy shit, I was
ghost.
right.
Dude, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna show you this. I don't know if my camera can pick it up. There's a flip over, bitch.
No.
Don't do it.
Personal problem.
Don't do it.
Personal problem.
There's a back camera, so flip over to the back camera. Thank you.
It says no.
Okay, so I can already tell you can't see it, so I have to get under my bed, which is gonna suck because I hate doing
Oh, that must suck for you.
Yes, it does.
So can I say something while you're doing that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually a red beetle. That's what it is. This little fucker right here
Kill it.
has now figured out that it's inside. I'm not killing the bug.
Kill it.
Here, I got a shoe.
Smite with the sandal.
Die, you little bit.
I'm going to be impossible to
I don't
hit
have my sandals.
unless you
It's
roll.
dead. I killed the fucking bug.
You're gonna be impossible to hit.
I have 20 AC.
Oh wow.
Damn.
That is. Yeah, no, you have to hit literally a nat 20 or have a very good modifier.
Yeah, that literally is basic, like, with plate armor now instead of half plate, which I guess I could technically give the half plate to someone if they want it.
Fair enough.
Okay, you
Um,
guys.
You have any?
Okay.
Chloe, do you
Oh.
have any proficiencies in medium armor?
In what?
Medium armor.
Either of
So
you
I can
have
go over to
proficiency
armor.
How would I
medium
know that?
Oh,
So in your
no, Chloe does not.
Hold on.
Kovac does.
In your character sheet, you see the words. You see the census tab. Underneath that is a tab called proficiencies in languages. There should be a tab that has the label armor in it. There should be
Light armor.
light.
Just light.
I can use shields. Apparently, I can use shields for some reason.
Kovac, would you like medium armor?
I would love some medium armor.
Take
But
half
leather,
plate
please.
for free.
Oh, sweet. So I can go to my fucking Jesus. I can go to that and I can say, and I can put in medium.
So technically I should be fragile as glass, but I'm not.
Yeah, pretty much.
How the fuck do I end up with a character that should be fragile as glass, but is not fragile as glass?
So, just tell me when you added the half plate armor to your inventory.
I wanted leather. I said leather.
I only have half plate.
Oh,
I was
no.
giving you half plate. It's medium armor.
Oh.
You're proficient in medium armor.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's why I was like, does anyone want medium armor?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the half plate.
Because it's really good AC. It's AC of 15.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Damn.
said I'll take it. I'm not gonna bitch about. Oh my god, can I fucking spell anything?
No.
That's not plate still. What the fuck? Oh, that's why I'm spelling it because I'm spelling it wrong.
Plate.
I know how to spell it. I just spelled it right this time.
Wee.
Proficient armor.
Time to die.
What?
Your brain cells are dying.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not one word. That's what I did wrong.
Yeah.
There. I did it, and I'm going to equip it.
I just removed it from my inventory, so you're good.
Good.
It's better than Silvac having to buy a set of armor that realistically doesn't need to buy.
Here we go.
Mm.
Now I have a holy shit! I have disadvantage on stealth right now, but I'm also
Yeah.
hold on. So even though I still have my +6, and I'll always have my +6, but I can still roll disadvantage. But that still doesn't mean I can't stealth worth of fuck while wearing the heavy or medium plate, or the half plate, whatever you want to call it.
It's
Roll a
half plate.
nat 20 with a -1 disadvantage on stealth. And you're just gonna be like, yes, I'm wearing heavy armor, but I'm stealthy as fuck as I'm walking around with fucking loud-ass metal.
That's what I'm getting at. How are you being stealthy with fucking metal on?
Remember,
I
the boots
won.
of questionable
I won.
stealth.
Okay, so for
so
Silvac,
loud that it's deafening to the ears.
Do I need to read off the whole thing of that again?
half plate,
No,
half
we're
plate
good.
is not full
We're
plate.
good. We
Half
don't need
plate
it
is
again.
only like. So here's how half plate would be. Half plate is like the upper part of a chest plate, the like upper arms and a bit of lower arms without elbows, like at least one section of the pants.
I don't know exactly how to explain it in Skyrim terms. It's basically not steel plate, but steel armor.
If you click on half plate and read its description, it will tell you.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Smart move.
Just not include the leg
Half plate.
portion.
Hold on. Half plate consists of shaped metal plates that cover most of the wearer's body. It does not include leg protection beyond simple greaves that are attached with leather straps. So technically, I only have front greaves that have like little leather straps on the calves.
Meanwhile, what Cat just bought is plate consists of shaped, interlocking metal plates to cover the entire body. A suit of plate includes gauntlets, heavy leather boots, a visor helmet, and thick layers of padding underneath the armor. Buckles and straps distribute the weight over the body.
I love this. So funny. Because after you said that, I started going through some of my stuff. The holy water flask that I've stolen from one of the churches a while back.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, as an action, you can splash the contents of this flask onto a creature within 15 feet of you, or
5 feet.
20 feet, shattering it on impact.
Go ahead.
But all I'm saying is that it's literally, this is the notes. I should say, a stolen flask filled to the brim with Volkir's finest rum, is what it should have said. Also, I don't know why I still have this item, because I was supposed to replace it with the infinite thing, and I don't even have that.
You're right, Luna has that.
Oh, that's right. That's why I don't have it.
Oh, would you like that back?
Do you really want to give an alcoholic his alcohol back?
In moderation.
Fair. Okay, yeah, I want it back.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Sovak has learned why he's not supposed to be drinking the entire time.
If he goes into an excessive episode, it's getting taken away again.
Okay.
I just realized my gunpowder horn, the thing that I use to fill my...
What is it called? What is it called? The item that we were just talking about.
Oh, the flask? It was your flask of endless alcohol.
That's right.
I think you called it the flask of endless booze.
That's what it was called, that's right, and I never added that, so I don't know how to get that. I don't know how to get it. How do I do it?
I'll explain that after we finish the recording.
I think oh, fuck. I see what you mean. You have to do everything by... Yeah, no, we'll do that later. Fuck this. We'll do that shit later.
I say let's finish up here. Let's get everyone to the ship and get the ship.
This ship has, like, sleeping areas on it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
yes, it
so
has
there is...
nature quarters.
So, as I am the captain, fuck the fact I have more wisdom about the ship than I do intelligence. So, as the captain of the ship, Sovak gets the captain's quarter. There is a crew area just underneath the captain's quarter on the lower deck.
Are there actual beds, or is it hammocks?
They're beds. Well, one's a hammock. But there's 4 beds in one hammock. We had to set up... So, the thing was is that we had to set up a hammock for the guy who we thought was gonna die die first.
So if I open up my thing again, right, and I go to it...
On a ship, a hammock is more preferred than an actual bed because it's harder to fall out of a hammock than it is an actual bed if the ship tips to either side.
So here's the thing. Because of the way Sovak's ships are set up in my game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Red Cave is set up with spacious quarters, meaning Sovak's ship has a maximum of... Let me figure that out real quick. I know it's in here somewhere. Go ahead and keep talking while I try and figure this out.
Okay. We all lost focus.
Well, either way, so I didn't have to sit there and remind myself that I still have the flask, or I have the flask back, but I'm probably not going to use it a lot because of the fact.
You'll get it taken away if you get overly drunk.
That too.
Sovak's Redgrave can hold up to 416 crew.
Jesus.
What the fuck? It doesn't need that many to be run, correct?
No, technically the ship would only need 5 people to run it, but thanks to the whole... We only have 3 of us. Technically speaking, you would only need 2 men to be firing the boilers, 1 person manning the helm, and someone to man the guns. 2 people to man the guns.
What about illusions? left to run it.
Uh,
Illusions that can physically interact with things.
as long as we have enough to run the engines, we should be fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
Literally, the entire point of this is as long as we have at least someone running the engine, someone manning the helm, and someone doing the guns, we should be fine.
Carefully crafted illusions that are only purposed to,
So I'm gonna do something that
the
is going to
boilers.
absolutely surprise everybody. As a shapeshifter, I do, but I do not exist as a person or being. I just take on the form of what I was born into, a tiefling.
Right?
Hmm.
So you guys are gonna watch as Sylvac walks up to the boilers and says, "This is how I did it when I did it by myself." Takes out his dagger, cuts off 2 fingers, regrows them, have the fingers turn into 2 versions of him.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Cat kind of just like nods about that, like, yeah, I probably expected this.
And I'm just sitting here
Mind
going, what the
you,
fuck?
Novak has.
They last 24 hours, so I'll have to keep cutting off fingers, but they last 24 hours when I'm not, or they last 24 hours with it, unless I'm within 24, like not 24, but like I think it was like 50, yeah, like 50, 15 feet away from them.
Ship is only. Give me a second. I can actually tell you. Ship is only 405 feet long and 3 inches.
So as long as I hang around the boilers, I can keep them going. Or every day, I have to go back down there and have them run again.
Technically, because Cat has ran a ship before, she can do the helm.
Okay.
She's just not gonna like how unresponsive the helm is going to be, thanks to it's an unbalanced rudder, meaning it turns a lot quicker but slows down immensely when turning.
Yeah, it does. It sucks.
Damn.
The if you remember correctly, Luna, I watched one. I had him run a couple of simulation battles with the ship, and it turns so well, but like he said before, it slows down so much.
So another thing is that there is 4 5 inch, 2 4 inch, 4 3 inch in 4 3 inch in their base mate forms, and then 12 3 inch in their normal deck mounted form.
Yeah. Also, I thought of a comedic event that could have happened when I cut my fingers off. So Sylvac forgot that he had rings on his fingers, so when he cut his fingers off, the rings fell on the floor. He just quickly picks them back up, and as the fingers are growing, he puts them on the fingers.
Cat turns to Sylvac and is like, "We're only getting the ship started and getting ready to leave for the night."
Yeah, we can get the ship started and leave. Even though I feel like we can milk this a little bit more.
We're gonna need to keep the ship just. Basically, what we need you to do is just get the ship running, and that's that. All right?
Yeah. Oh, and while you and Sylvac are talking, Sylvac's gonna be like, so he's gonna understand all of this and actually listen. But he also asks for the piece of paper, and he's gonna run to his captain's quarter for a bit.
Cat hands him the piece of paper and goes, "You gotta remember, before we leave port, we need to get more fuel. Otherwise, we will be lacking in fuel and be lacking behind because we'll
Oh
have to
yeah,
conserve
right.
fuel."
Yeah. So the piece of I asked I don't know I said the piece of paper, but I was asking for the note because if I keep it in the quarters in my drawer, I can remember that it's there. Type
If
deal.
you keep it in logs, essentially.
Yeah. What are you and why are you flying around my room and do not let him?
It's gonna land on you.
Why are you acting like that red beetle that was in my room? Oh my god, it is. How are you not dead?
It's immortal!
Fucking to proven otherwise.
It defies all laws of nature. And it only
Anyway.
exists to traumatize you.
Oh, I know. I said that beetle. I lied. Never mind. Anyway, so Sylvain's gonna put the job paper in his hand. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take that out. Actually, that way I can. So Sylvain's gonna take the paper, the job sheet, and we're gonna go. And not word, but I'm gonna go down to the docks fill area, supply area, and I'm going to put a order in. Well, actually, okay, never mind. Sylvac's gonna ask how much fuel do we need to get us to our destination.
Kat will take out her map and look at the map and be like, "We're going for most likely at least 3 days at sea. So we
Yeah,
will need full stock. Because I have a feeling we'll stop at least once during our trip there and one more time on our way back. So that's 2 stops. We'll need full fuel if we're going to make it on just one, if we want to make it on one stop, for us at least. So just depends on how fast you want to run. If you want to run at full throttle the entire time, or
let's just be able to keep up with the convoy ships.
these convoy ships most likely will be going like 14 knots, and Redgrave can make 20. So
Okay, so we need to go at less than half speed. Got it.
yeah,
So should I just fill us up and that should be good that should be good?
yeah.
Okay. So
Also, I would like to say that Redgrave is fuel efficient, meaning that you're not wasting fuel on your efficiency.
okay. So I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna. Sylvac's gonna grab out a piece of parchment and he's gonna ask how much do we need, and the cat's gonna say,
We only need about half. We only need to fill it back up to full, so you'll need about half.
okay. So Sylvac was to write that. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go down to the port. I'm gonna have them bring up that much coal.
Good.
I said runs on coal, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring that much coal up to the fuel destination, and we'll be ready to go off when the convoy is ready to go.
Also, as a little side note, I will say this. I am currently working on Redgrave Mark III because I have a feeling we might sink during this convoy duty.
Wow, you make it sound like it was gonna be battle written.
It's
It's
possible.
art. So, I will say this. While Cat was doing the inspection, she found that Redgrave is indeed not in healthy condition.
Oh yeah, no shit. You guys keep
So,
cannonballs at it.
so the reason why Cat is essentially saying it's essentially already making it so that the ship has readied for any battle is because Cat is like, I already know that this ship is not healthy, it's not in healthy condition. So Cat, while Sylvac is doing all his little things, Cat is like sitting there in her in the cabin that she has chosen, which is closer to the helm. She's like she's drawing blueprints up for a better ship for Sylvac.
Okay, Sylvac, like I said, so Sylvac has placed the order, comes back to the ship, and then finds Cat, who he sees drawing the blueprints, but doesn't think anything of it. Looks at Cat and says, "All right, so I put in the order. They say it should be right here, right around
At noon,
yeah,
good. At least that will be something.
So noon the next day? Or the same
yeah."
day?
Noon the next day, because it would be
Okay.
easier just saying that, yeah, they're essentially just waiting on
I think
the...
it's funny, we've passed whole days only eating one meal.
It's
It's
fine.
ironic because that's not technically true. Technically speaking, Cat has been making sure everyone was well fed, and now that we're on the ship, everyone can make their own meals while we're taking
So eat
our
up
long
ration.
rest.
Fair enough.
Yeah. How many? Let's see. I don't know how much rations that ship has.
Because it normally featured 400 crew, I would imagine it
For a
had
3-person
quite
crew,
a
it's
bit.
got enough rations for a
Yeah, I
few
think.
years.
Yeah, I think we had enough rations for a few years, for like just 3 people.
Oh god, we're gonna be eating MREs until we're in our graves.
Don't
No,
worry.
not MREs. We have like an actual
There's
kitchen.
salted meats and potatoes and stuff like that.
We have an actual kitchen. It's just a giant pot and some fire.
Oh my god, they didn't know how to cook.
We're pirates. We're not
We
fucking
need
professionals.
cookware!
Cat's laughing the entire time while this transaction's going on, just like,
I'm gonna be sitting there having like a minor panic over we need fucking cookware. We need stuff to cook actual food.
If you want to run down to the market, please just do it.
I mean, we're not leaving for another entire day, meaning she has time to go get everything that the ship actually needs to function.
Yeah,
So,
there's
Because there's no way in hell everything's getting cooked in a singular pot.
the job file or the job description entails that that the convoy isn't gonna leave until isn't gonna leave until tomorrow like evening.
yeah, so we have time.
So yeah, we
So
have time.
basically,
gonna-
I'm already making like a call. I'm probably the next day going to make my character go out and buy all the cookware. Sylvac is coming with to carry most of the shit because there's gonna be a lot.
Cat
There's no
will
way in hell my
turn
character can
both of
carry it
them.
all.
I will turn to both of them. Like, Cat will come out of the room and turn to both of them while they're like talking about the food situation. And Cat's
Yeah.
like, as a reminder, this ship is not in good condition. Do not buy anything too much per se. Like, don't buy expensive equipment. But
So some cheap, simple cookware that's effective. Got it.
yes. Silvac, I will tell you, your ship is in a lot of bother, if you will. It's plating near the very bottom. It's plating near the bow is cracking. I don't know how. You never had torpedo tubes there unless you removed them at some point.
I believe I did remove something. I know I've done a lot of in and out with this ship. So I might have taken out some torpedoes. I know I placed down an order for it once before, but I don't know about it.
So I will tell you now that we must make sure that your ship does not suffer any major damage.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise this ship will be going to the bottom. Thankfully your lifeboats are all intact. I actually applaud you on that one.
Well, yeah, we figured the entire crew figured you guys were gonna jump us once again on our trip towards where we got all the treasure that wasn't totally stolen at all on a different island that you guys run or anything crazy like that.
Cat pulls out a flag and is just like, this is the guild flag. This is the flag you are flying on this ship as long as we're sailing with the guild, alright?
Fine. I'll run it up there. I'll run it up to the crow's nest right now.
I will do that. You gotta remember, you gotta stay down here to make sure your men are still here. Your other selves are still here.
Yeah. Should I add more? I can add like a few more.
2 is fine because even though yes, that's only 2 of the probably like 8 boilers. 2 boilers is enough to at least get the ship woken up and start running its systems, as it does have some
And we don't want to go
minor
through
electric
all the fuel
systems.
at once.
Yeah. Okay.
That too.
Yeah, we want to make sure we have pretty much close to a full tank by the time those guys get there.
So Cat will also like basically, I think what Kat and Sylvac will do is they'll go to like a cabin with a actual like the map room, which is like in the center of the ship, and Kat will like
Oh,
show Sylvac all the things. Like
yeah.
Kat has drawn a elaborate blueprint of Redgrave Mark II, which is what we're in right now,
Yeah.
showing where all the damage is and how severe it actually is. And Kat's like, okay, look, your ship is not in the greatest condition. This is where this damages, this damages, and this damages. We have to be careful. The sails are all tattered, so we can't use any sail power. We have to do steam power, unfortunately for you.
Yeah. Also, Sylvac wants to make a remark to Luna.
Oh,
If you
no.
talk to any of the clones, they're not going to be the talkative type. I only have given my wisdom so they can speak some of the language of common, but it's not good and it's going to be very broken.
Makes
They're
sense.
really only good for taking orders, and that's about it.
Yeah. They'll tell you yes, sir, and okay. That's it.
Fair
Hmm.
enough.
They're basically the worst version of yes, man.
Damn.
Also, Kat will show Sylvac Redgrave Mark III, which she has designed, which is considerably better. Like,
Huh.
Yeah.
it's still the same.
Sylvac's gonna
Like-
look at him, and he's gonna say, "Oh, I haven't thought about something. Oh, here, that might help me."
This is what
So this is
Redgrave
Mark
Mark
III.
III looks like.
What did we add that we didn't add before?
So there's a extra torpedo tube at the front. Also,
Okay.
we might want to end this before we start going into details.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be
So
crazy.
we should probably get our characters to the point of they are going to bed then, because it's probably late.
Yeah, it's
So-
we all day at the blacksmith really, and
Ah.
just
So-
travel back and forth.
Well, that's also because one, technically Sylvac had his blade custom forged because he looked at the one that they had and went, "Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I
Yeah.
need something custom forged." And
Yeah,
Kat was
so
basically doing all the math that she needed to do to get the ship up and running correctly.
All right.
okay,
So are we
So-
going to be calling this one
Yeah.
good?
So
yeah,
Kat doesn't actually go to bed. Kat goes up to the helm and checks all the equipment that she has access to at the helm. So
Mm.
that's what Kat
I'm
does.
just gonna say, for my character, they're probably gonna spend an hour sitting on the bow of the ship just for no reason whatsoever, before eventually going off to sleep.
Alright.
Sylvac heads to his captain quarters, puts away files neatly because when it comes to anything organized wise, it is files.
Right.
At least he has a
Alright,
sense of organization.
Thank
Only
you
when it
everybody
comes
for
to
coming on by. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see all of you in the next video. Bye!